EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll run. It's Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Watson with a give to Miller. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of 2 there, second down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Wilson, flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now it's Carson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, zero.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. This time Wilson will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Play action. Now Wilson. And he fires one incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go play action with Wilson. And this one's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. That's caught inside the 20. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Lamar Miller. Miller with 1st down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 17 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down carry now for Miller. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Open man, the tight end fails. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Miller. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Now Wilson down around his goal line. It's complete to Lockett. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Wilson now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 28. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run again with Carson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Watch that in. Watch that in. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Go. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 14 in the Seahawk first.
A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
They go play action now. Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll run it again with Miller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And a catch made by Hopkins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The 20, 10, 5. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 51 yards. Now Watson flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Miller. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the... That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Off play action. Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Off the play fake. Wilson. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run down here with Prosise. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To throw is Wilson. Off the play fake. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert him? Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Texans defense stands tall. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. This is middle. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brad McDougald. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Wilson, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. On 3rd and goal, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Miller. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch a slap, watch a slap. Hey, 14.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike, 5-5. Mike.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson to throw. He lets it fly, and now here is another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. There he goes, right side. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. So the victory here for Seattle.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't.